Alright, so welcome to our second Christmas tournament. This is the one with 3 Stantler rather than just 2. So it'll be interesting to see what sets they run. There are 4 people in this tournament. It's a round robin, but unfortunately I might only be able to record this first one. Busy doing other things, but should be interesting regardless. Mark was the 4th seed in the last tournament, but winning that tournament and winning all 3 games has bumped him up to 2nd seed. So Mark is now 2nd seed, and Roozy Rats, so that's Go Tricks, and Roozy Rats, which is Quentin, is now 3rd seed. So we're watching 2nd v 3rd seed. So Mark's standard OU thing, lead of Landorus. This isn't the anything goes here, but it's actually using OU clauses, apart from breaking the species clause to allow for 3 Stantler. But Mark did well there. Obviously figured that Landorus was fast, was able to just Stone Edge. I mean, he could have missed there. So slightly risky play, but I guess if you're running Stone Edge, then you use it sometimes. Oh, wow. Well, that was quite something. Yep, so no Stealth Rock, I guess, if he was going to get up Stealth Rock. That's the Titan of OU is down. Lopunny, probably fake out Lopunny. So Quentin Martin uses opportunity to pivot around something else. Or Mark could just attack straight away, figuring that Quentin's going to guess it's going to go fake out. Yeah, exactly. Just go straight for the return, takes out loads of damage on the Tapu Lele. Quentin's in a bit of trouble here because Mega Lopunny is pretty fast, 405 speed, unless the Lele is scarfed. Yeah, so Mark wasn't willing to take the risk there, so switched out to the Ferrothorn to tank it. At this point, probably go for a Gyro Ball on the Lele. Probably a bit too risky for Quentin to stay in there. He might switch out to another Stantler or Palisand. Goes out to Palisand, tries to hit it back with an Earthquake, although it's quite physically defensive, so that might not work very well. I don't know that much about Palisand actually. It might be especially offensive. Yeah, he could switch something there. Yeah, okay, exactly. Goes to the Palisand. So Mark wasn't able to do much. I mean, he's probably got Grass Whip or something, but I mean, this Palisand goes ground, so I'm not sure it'll be super effective anyway. So instead, Mark just goes to Leech Seed, get some health back, Storm out. Yeah, so he has to go to a Stantler to try and get some offensive presence. And Mark is able to take out a load of damage there. So the question is, what sort of thing is this Stantler going to be running that could do some damage to that Ferrothorn? Quite a nice idea to go for Ferrothorn, actually. Presumably means it blocks like Stantler Stab or whatever our Stantler's running. Stab Return or whatever. Z Hypnosis. Oh, but it misses. That's unlucky. Speed's quite good though. I think I remember last tournament one of them ran like a Z Hypnosis. I think Gravy ran a Z Hypnosis Pokemon. It swept Loris. So that worked for last game, but unfortunately not this game. Quentin tried to set up too much and got punished. Nice idea for Mark to run Jump Kick, so he's super effective against other Stantler. In comes Lele. Probably faster, but not doing much damage. Maybe he figured that Mark would switch, but Mark did not switch. So Mark's done quite well with his plays here. Quentin unfortunately is not. And Mark's in a very strong position now. Okay, so even if Quentin does that, like Mark's still got Mega Lopunny in the back. Yeah, on full health. So you're going to switch that in and high jump kick away. Hopefully he doesn't miss. And it's just really not looking very good for Quentin at this moment. Oh, he gets a crit as well, just for a bit overkill, but there you go. guess he just had to go for more jump kicks and try and wear down the Ferrothorn. Even though Ferrothorn at any moment set up a leech seed and get some health back. But that's the only thing Quentin can do really, is jump kick and hope for the best. No, he doesn't have jump kick, psychic to go with the psychic terrain. Oh, and another crit, that's unfortunate. But, like I say, I think Quentin is going to go down at some point anyway. So, some nice luck from Mark there towards the end, but Mark was very dominant early on. Misses there though. So, it looks like Quentin will be able to take the Ferrothorn. Oh, it's a specially offensive Palisand. Yep, so Quentin does indeed take the Ferrothorn. I mean, their stab here is, like, their stab does nothing against Palisand because it's part Ghost. But I'm guessing Mark has something which will do damage to the Palisand here. And obviously he's only got one Pokemon to take down. So I still expect Mark to win this. Oh, interesting. I don't think Quentin would have been predicting the Sucker Punch, but just make sure it gets down eventually. Oh, but Mark's got a Toxic as well. So now, as well as being able to beat Palisand with brute strength, Mark can just wait this out. Oh, maybe Sucker Punch is the only thing that can hit Palisand offensively. It's got like return and jump kick maybe. So there's nothing you can do apart from use Sucker Punch, although that's going to run out of PP eventually. But I guess he might as well use it just in case. Yeah, just in case Quentin gets desperate to avoid this toxic death. What would be quite the surprise is if it's running like Chesto Rest or something, or... Okay, maybe not Chesto because it's got leftovers, but like Rest Talk or something. I think pretty much all Pokemon can learn Rest Talk. Ah, Shore Up. Ah, okay, so that's all his moves. I didn't know Shore Up was a move, it's just like Recover. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the end of Palisand. Oh, wow, yeah. Interesting, 2/3 in a standstill. So that's it for Quentin. What went wrong here? I mean, the Stone Edge at the start was nice by Mark. And perhaps Quentin should have switched there. But maybe to Palisand. Palisand would have been able to tank Landorus, but nope. And yeah, just switched in the wrong thing. So unfortunately should have used more Palisand earlier on. Although perhaps Mark was hoping to wear it down early on as well, because as you saw at the end it walls the other Pokemon quite well. But yeah, unfortunately Quentin's like main sweepers were taken out very early, which did not help him out at all. So that's well played by Mark. So here we are with the second battle of the tournament. I think this will unfortunately be the last one that I'll be recording, but you'll be able to view all the replays if you just search the names of these players, because I'll make sure they're uploaded. Right. So this is the first seed, Loris, who's Loris Peru on here, and then Mark, who's the second seed, who won the last game. Interesting that Loris decides to lead with Stantler. Get that Reflect up, so it's a support Stantler, very interesting. Yes, because all of Mark's, well, I think all of Mark's Pokemon are physical, so actually that's going to be quite nasty having that Reflect up there. Mark just U-turn straight out. Probably doesn't have Stealth Rock. Just an offensive Lando. And Steeler's strong on all defences, of course. So, wow, this just completely tanks Mark's team. Yeah, Mark is a little bit stuffed here. I'm not sure what he can do to take out the Steeler. Loris can just stall. Oh, the damage. The damage. That was painful. But decides to switch, even though he could have stayed in. Maybe going to try and make more use of that reflect before it goes, because yeah, now that's gone, that's a bit of an opening for Mark. Get some damage off from the Zygarde. Might have to Dragon Dance again, so that the paralysis has no effect now. Should be back up to normal speed. Which means if it's got something that can hit the lander... No, it's too slow. So it switches out just in case it has, I don't know, HP Ice or something. Probably, maybe it could survive an Earthquake. Maybe. Too risky though, so Loris just switches so he can tank it. Yeah, CSD is proving a bit of a problem for Mark. Could go to the Mega Lopunny and just like punch it as hard as he can, but decides to go into another Stantler. Even though this is just giving Loris more health. Wild Charge does a lot of damage though, apparently. Stantler dies next turn though, and Loris can just get more health. Oh, and Jump Kick. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, probably should have just kept going for Wild Charge, really. It's going to die next turn anyway. Oh dear. Special attack is the highest stat in Steeler, apparently. The offensive Steeler, but still rather tanky. I mean, yeah, Mark's team just hasn't been designed to handle Steeler, which is unfortunate. So there's not that much he can do. And Loris can switch out occasionally and get up a reflect, or could just protect us all time, especially if Mark tries stuff like that. I think this is just really well played by Loris, just great use of that Steeler, which you can see just completely walls Mark's team. But good use of it's that the things like Wild Charge Stantler can't do much to it. Landorus is faster though. We'll kill it next turn as long as Landorus can hit something. So will Loris go for a 6-0? Ah, looks like he's going to try to. Ah, the Stone Miss. Nice use of extreme speed, although it takes a lot of damage. Now what? Go out to another Stantler maybe? But then the Stantler that he switches in takes a hit. I don't know, could have gone to another Stantler and then gone for like a Reflect or something, but no, just switches in the Steeler. It's not very fast, but yeah, get some more recovery from leftovers. Maybe get above. Oh no, can't get quite above 19%. So that Stantler is going to kill the Steeler, and this is not a 6-0 win for Loris. I mean, how can he easily take that out? I guess, yeah, you could just throw Stantlers at it, and like eventually that one's going to die. Especially if Intimidate. It's got Intimidate. I'm really surprised he didn't just send that in earlier. Yeah, he could have sent that in earlier and then gone for the other Stantler, but decided not to. So he could have got a 6-0 there. Yeah, especially with the Reflect as well. See, I'm not sure I agree with that decision, but generally great use of the Steeler to just completely wall Mark's team. So that's going to be a game. Cool.